Bedtime Book Adventures, we'll take an adventure with Malik as he runs for class president in Malik and the Magic Bowtie, written by Ray Young Jr., illustrated by Tyrus Gaucher. The Magic Bowtie. It was the day before the election, and Malik was writing his speech. He was in a race for class president. He stayed up all weekend preparing. Malik's dad walked into his son's room and noticed all the crumpled pieces of paper on the floor. Have you ever run for class president? Hey son, how's the speech coming? Great, Malik said, reassuring himself. I think I have the winning speech right here. Care if I read it? Asked his dad. Malik shook his head yes and handed over the paper. This is great, son. It's much better than the one I wrote when I was your age. Wait. You ran for class president? I sure did, Malik's dad said proudly. I won too. I like this page because they're both so happy. Malik started to feel discouraged. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll never win class president. There's not one kid in the whole class who looks like me, and I don't have very many friends. I've been trying to secure votes. I've done everything I could, and they still don't like me. Have you ever had trouble making friends? I understand, son. I look different from my classmates too, and I also didn't have many friends. His dad said with his hand on Malik's shoulder. Wait here, I have something for you. Malik's dad went into his room and returned with a small red box. What is in there? What's this? Malik asked as he reached for the box and uncovered a bow tie. This bow tie was mine, and it was my father's, and before that, his father's. This bow tie has been in the family for generations, and it is going to help you win the title. Malik looked at the tie, confused. Sure, it's a great tie, but nobody wears ties like this anymore, Dad. People are going to laugh at me. They might laugh, but you shouldn't care what they think. Besides, this tie is magic. What do you think he means by magic? Magic? What do you mean it's magic? You'll see, his dad said as he walked away. They always leave those cliffhangers, make you always want to read the next page. Malik was feeling nervous about his big speech. He also knew the importance of a good night's sleep. He looked over at his speech one more time and went to bed. The next morning, while Malik got ready for school, he put on his regular tie. He stared into his closet at his dad's magical bow tie and decided to put it in his book bag, just in case. Do you think he's gonna win? I hope so. Hey Malik! Stanley, the class bully, yelled across the cafeteria. Ready for today's election? I hope you brought a box of tissues for your tears after you lose. Malik's classmate laughed and he ran to the bathroom. I don't like bullies. They're so mean and they bring other kids down. Malik looked at himself in the bathroom mirror. What's the point? Malik said as he threw off his tie. There's no way I can win the election. Just then, Malik remembered his dad's words. They might laugh, but you shouldn't care what they think. Besides, this tie is magic. I'm super excited to see what's going to happen. That afternoon, Malik decided to wear his father's bow tie, and once it was on, he knew he looked sharp. As he walked to class prepared to deliver his speech, he felt like a winner and smiled confidently. Always be confident. When his teacher called him up to present his speech, he put his paper down and spoke from his heart. As your class president, I promise to do more than just bring you pizza parties every month and create a new recess schedule. I promise to stand up for the students who are bullied. I promise to listen to your problems, and I promise to be true to myself. I hope it encourages you to be true to yourself too. Follow Malik's words. Always be true to yourself. Malik won the election that day, as well as the respect from his classmates. As he walked into the house, with the bow tie still tied, he smiled at his dad and said, "You're right, this tie is magic." The end. And now it's time for my 5-star checklist. Number 1, does the cover pop? Yes, it does, because it has Malik and the bow tie with silver sparkles around it. Number 2, does the book include vibrant pictures? Yes, it does, because as you can see in this picture, it has so many details, and the people are very happy and show lots of emotions in this book. Number 3, did I learn something new from it? Yes, I did. What I learned is different people have different ways of building their confidence. Number 4, can I relate to this book? Yes, I can, because when I first started KidBits, I was a little bit nervous because I thought people wouldn't like it, or if they did like it. Number 5, is this book fun to read? Yes, it is, especially the part where Malik won the class election. I was rooting for him. That book got 5 out of 5 stars. I'll see you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central on KidBits with Zoey Brown, Bedtime Book Adventures. Good night.